Now, the Parade of Lost Souls usually attracts hundreds to thousands of people to the drive for an annual East Van Halloween celebration. Well, it's going to be different this year because of the pandemic, but organizers have found a fun way to engage the community using co-op radio. Now, Kat Single-Dain is with the Dusty Flower Pot Cabaret Society. Kat, hello there.
Hello. Hi, Gloria.
What a great space you've got there. I'm so glad to hear that this whole event isn't canceled, but how's it going to work? We just listen to the radio?
Yeah, basically, we want people to gather around their radio, like in the old days before TV, and interact with the show that we're putting on. So it's meant to be a fully interactive radio show.
Okay, in what way? How are you going to be able to be interactive?
In many different ways. So we'll have an opening, we'll have games, we'll have sing-alongs. So like what we want people to do is gather around a central piece, maybe even a fire, like a propane fire in their front yard. And so get out their guitars, sing with us. We're gonna, post lyrics and chords, and there'll be storytelling as well. There'll be a partial, like a ceremony as well. So every part of it, dance parties, of course, because dance parties are a big part of what we do, what we love to do. Yeah, it's very important.
Well,
so,
I love to see how everybody's just getting creative rather than saying, oh, we'll just try to, shelve it until next year. So I'm just curious about the whole process. How did you guys come up with this idea?
Honestly, it came from thinking, what can I do where I don't have to ask for anyone's permission? Not because I love working with the City of Vancouver. We have a great relationship. It's awesome. But there's so many variables right now that no one can really say what's going to be possible in 2 months' time. So I was thinking, what could happen where I can start planning now and actually go ahead and enact something? So in this case, it's completely safe because everyone is celebrating within their bubbles already. So we don't need actually to ask for anyone's permission. It's something that works in this time.
Well, just how much preparation is involved in putting something like this together? What did you have to do?
Well, it's a lot of new things. I've never put together a radio show before. It's working with Co-op Radio, so Molly Karen from Co-op Radio, and I've worked with her before. So it's a matter of envisioning what can people do from a voice, led from a voice through the radio. What kind of interactions can we make happen? So it's just thinking outside the box, and actually, I love doing that. That's why I'm in theater. The Dusty Flower Pot has always been unusual and creating shows in unusual spaces, and interaction is always part of what we do anyway, no matter what. So that was kind of the process.
Well, and how did you come up with the theme, the wild side?
Well, the wild side. I have a personal interest in the environment, so I always bring some element of environmentalism into the shows and Parade of Lost Souls. So asking people to think on the wild side was partially to have people think of what is happening to the environment at this time when people have stopped traveling so much and not using cars as much. What's happening to the wild side of the earth and of your neighborhood? And then also, I love the twist of that, which is what is the wild side of yourself, and what do you want? And I love that aspect of Halloween, dressing up. Like it's the only time that adults get to dress up and experience their own wild side. Not now, Harry. Yeah, so that's what I thought the twist and the double meaning of it is good.
I'm glad your crew was giving you a hand just there. That was awesome. No, I get what you say about bringing out your personal wild side, and Halloween's the perfect time to do it. Why do you think Halloween's such a big event here in Vancouver?
I think it's because adults do want to dress up and they do want to celebrate. They want to be wild for one night a year. Why not? And Vancouver definitely gets into it. I mean, usually Parade of Lost Souls is an event where you go and you cannot tell the difference between one of the people I've hired, one of the 200 people I've hired to come there, and the thousands of people that come out in full costume, and sometimes they're performing. Occasionally I have bands set up in the middle of the route, and I've never met them before. And it's awesome because I'll invite them the next year to come. And that's the spirit of the event, is that everyone can be part of it and everyone is part of it because it's by the community for the community. And it started in East Vancouver just from a spark of inspiration.
Love it. Kat, here's to everyone bringing out their wild side on Halloween. Thank you so much.
Yeah. You're welcome. Thank you so much.